This is all I know about connecting remotely to MySQL with respect to being able to help me configure PhpStorm to connect to a project database schema. To put it in plain English, I have a project in PhpStorm and I want to be able to connect the project to the database, or connect PhpStorm editor to the database in my development environment and my production environment. And the user that I am going to use is not going to be root. It's going to be just the user for the project. Okay, here's the project's development credentials. I'm going to name the connection Photo Gallery. The port is 9306, and note the 9, it's not a 3306. The schema and the user and password are all Photo Gallery, and the host is sandbox.dev. My intention is to enable the user Photo Gallery to have remote access to MySQL on sandbox.dev and sam.buscompanyx.com. Then set up his connection in PhpStorm. For Sandbox, I can use this command if it hasn't already been used. Update MySQL user set host equal %, where user is Photo Gallery and host is Sandbox. There's an assumption throughout all of this, which is that I've set the bind address in my.cnf to 0000 in both Sandbox and SAM, which is development. The credentials for connecting to SAM are as shown. There's a hack which I'm using in order to keep SAM secure. SAM refers to the production server. Instead of specifying % for the remote host, as I have specified above, I will create a new user with the same name and password. But instead of %, the host will be that of my house's node on the internet. See the instructions at my GitHub page specified. The version of MySQL I'm using is 5.5.44. If you are not me and watching this note, MySQL commands differ based on which version of MySQL you are using, especially true for commands that create and grant privileges. The reason my hack requires creating a new user with the same name and password is that if I simply change Buscompa's host field, then Buscompa will lose local access. For me to get the host name for the user table host field, I will copy the string used for root. To see this string, use select host from mysql.user. You can't just add the row for a new user like Buscompa. You must go through all the steps for creating a new user. That's it. I will use this information to help me decide on the specific steps I need to take in order to set up PhpStorm to access both the development and production MySQL databases for the project as the non-privileged user. In other words, I'm not going to use root. I'm going to use the user Photo Gallery and the user Buscompa. That's it. Bye.